Hello and welcome to another Sky Mentántei Conan, Detective Conan, Case Closed reaction stream. And today in this stream we are doing Sky Mentántei Conan movie 8, Ginyoku no Magician, the movie Magician of the Silver Sky. Yeah, I'm surprised we're doing another movie so soon, but I hype about it. Obviously we just watched the case between Kaito Kid Conan and Sunoko's uncle, I guess, which was pretty fun. But yeah, this time we have an actual movie, so it should be interesting. I see there's a plane on the cover of the movie, so I think it's probably gonna be like stuck on a plane kind of case, which is the kind of setup I really like. So hopefully it's a good one. This one came out in 2004, April 17, 2004. Yeah. As I was talking about before, I know that this year there's gonna be movie 29. So I'm really hoping to have catched up to everything by movie 30, you know. I think that would be nice. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, as always, big thank you to Merchants for the guide of the episode and when to watch stuff. So today we're doing Magician of the Silver Sky, and next time we're doing Metropolitan Love Story Part 5, Titan High School Ghost Story, A Course Without Protest, and A Code of Stars and Tobacco. That's what we're doing next week. Which I guess next week will be 2026. Yep, we're getting into another year, definitely. So yeah, Merchants, thank you. As always, link in the description for my Discord if you want to follow me and share stuff. My stream element where you can donate to support me, better than YouTube because YouTube donation, you know, takes a big cut basically. And then the link to my Patreon where you can support me monthly. Patreon basically you can vote in polls for like movie and anime reaction, as well as, you know, support me if you like my Conan reaction. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. All I can say, all I was going to say. I haven't read the synopsis. I know it's about Kaito Kid, obviously. We see him on the cover, right? Hopefully it's a good movie, you know. Last one was, oh, they don't list it right here. Movie 7 was good, movie 6 was good. I mean, I've liked all the movies, right? Here we go, 7. I've liked all the movies. I still feel like some of the early ones were like, you know, my favorite, but there's always like the potential for like more good movies. Yeah, like Baker Street was maybe, you know, one that I enjoyed a bit less because I didn't have too many references, right? And then the Crossroad in Ancient Capital was fun because, I don't know, a lot more focused on edgy, so like Conan wasn't as much as like the important character. It was a lot more focused on others, you know, so I think that's why I enjoyed it more, yeah. But yeah, today we have movie 8, so we're gonna watch it. As always, wait, I lost it, here we go. As always, it's a time of reaction. It will look like this. So you bring your copy of the movie to watch alongside me. My copy of the movie starts with the Toho logo, but I'll describe the beginning as always so you can sink in. My version is 1 hour 48 minutes and 13 seconds. Yeah, I mean Blu-ray version basically. Don't know if there's more to say. As always I do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. On go you press play, I press play. Yeah, I don't know. Again, is there much more intro? Hopefully it's well animated, hopefully it's a fun case. You know, I mean we kind of know it's gonna end, right? It's kind of like, I don't even need to watch the movie to know it's gonna end. Once again, Kaito Kid is gonna get away. It's really that simple, but you know, it's more about the journey and not the destination, right? I think it's the same with like all the main case in Conan. You know Conan is gonna solve it, so it's about like what the case is like, the mystery. It's not about, you know, can he solve it or not, obviously. Okay, well, I think I talked enough, so let's get into it. Sky Mentántei Conan movie 8, Magician of the Silver Sky. Let's watch it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Starting with the Toho logo. White Japanese text. Running, Door Opening, Conan on the Roof of a Skyscraper. So, Easy After Kid. Is this the Millennium Tower? Are we about to have a fist fight? These guys were literally doing Yakuza. Kaito Kid, first chairman of the Dojima clan. Detective Conan, fifth chairman of the Dojima clan. Magician of the Silver Sky. The Chili logo have gotten so much better because in the first few movies they were kind of ugly. Where's the recap? Huh? It always makes me wonder, like, how much is the percentage of people who have never watched the anime and only watched the movies, you know? I'm sure there must be a lot, right? Like myself, that's what I'm planning to do with, like, Doraemon, Crayon Shin-chan. I've watched a few episodes of the anime, but I'm planning to just watch the movies and that's it. And frankly, if I'm to be honest, if it wasn't for like this stream, I would have done the same with Conan, I think. I would have watched a few of the beginning episode and then all the movies. Memori no Kogoro. Oh, this is gonna be relevant. Aïe. Fair enough. Itatsu. Nice recap. 10 hours earlier. Oh, a challenge? Actress Maki Judy. Eguchi Masayo. Jewel of Destiny. Wow. What do you mean? Why are you mad? It is pretty. Oh. For any French, I was thinking of Joséphine Ange Gardien. Nothing to do with this. Juliette Bravo is like military term, right? Well, Victor Bravo. Who, when, where, how. It's never deja vu. Edogawa and Sky. Interesting plot. Which one is your favorite? V. Maybe? Movie 26, whoa. I guess I got a long time until that one. Sometimes Moro Kogori is smarter than I think. Allez. Oh. Ah, did you get it wrong? Understandable. not the best relationship between the assistant and the lady. It's split in half and it's upside down. I don't know if, looking at this shot right now, I was thinking like, I don't know if there's any 3D Conan game where you can just walk around the town, That would be cool. And go to the classic location. Some cool camera angles, huh? Shiodome View Tower. Solar Theater. Oh, it's a big theater, okay. I don't know what the story is, because Josephine's story is basically like just banging a bunch of dudes, then becoming Napoleon's wife, then banging more dudes, then he gets mad and so she stops, and then eventually divorces her because she can't have kids. And I think that's it. How would that work as a play? Sakai Natsuki. She's cute. Yeah, she doesn't seem happy. You do mind. It's gonna turn into ground blue. Foundation, Fondane. Yeah, that's a lot. She's gonna have like 2 centimeters of makeup on her face. Literally comme a mask. Okay, I literally don't know anything about makeup, so maybe that's normal. I don't know. Is that Napoleon? No. Hippolyte. Paul Barras, one of the Guy from the directory. I hate when people do that. Interesting cast. Among Us. Oh, is it the blonde guy? I forgot his name. The blonde guy from the Kid story. Oh. 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 Gato. Damn. That's ballsy. That's really ballsy. I guess you'll have to guess who it is then. Done now. I mean, how do you prove it? Just find a way to put off the mask. Oh. That's a good mask. I mean, I guess. Nani? I mean, they look the same, but that much? I mean, I guess that's only two. You just need to change the skin color. Kind of crazy that we start with a Kaito Kid revealed so early, but not much we can do about it. Also, I feel bad for Ryan. That's fucked up. That's really sad. She finally sees Shinichi, it's not even the real one. Poor Ryan. Detective Conan is an anime about detective and torturing a girl named Ryan. Netolare dame. Like, this is really messed up. I kind of hope that Ryan will be actually able to tell that this is not Shinichi, right? I think she will, right? I'm sure they're doing that scene where, like, this is not the man I love. Because the man I love literally doesn't show up for more than 2 minutes before leaving me alone. That's me during reaction. It is a great looking view though. The art is gorgeous. This movie is looking good. Huh? Edo, I don't know if I would go that far. It's more complicated than that. I'm ready. Huh. I'm ready. I don't know. What? I was happy because I thought it was an historical question, but... What? What? I love that they're playing the French anthem. Patria. Bum, bum. Yeah, some good quotes, yeah. Ha 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 ha. Man, it's really like the last thing I ever expected, hearing the French national anthem in a freaking Detective Conan movie. That's so random. In reality, Josephine thought that Napoleon was super ugly. There's like writing where she describes him as like this sickly small pale guy or something. Hippolyte was like our secret lover or something. That she even brought, like, in the Italy war, she even brought him on campaign. I mean, Napoleon was a cheater too, so. The king of the Roman. I thought she died later though. Not when he was on Elba, because he was only on Elba for like a year. I thought she died when he was exiled to St. Helena. It's him. I can't trust anyone because, as we know, not just Kid can be these guys, right? It's not the size that matter. Really? Nani? It's a flashbang? Okay, that's random. It's so broken, the ability to literally like just, you know, constantly change and look like someone else. Like, only Conan's crazy mind would notice something like the length of the baton or something. And only he would know, like, the law about, like, the length of the baton. And we're back to the beginning. Why would you sing that? Huh? Oh, because he said that. Okay. Bro. On the roof, which means he has already stolen what he wanted. This is Nishiki versus Kiryu all over again. I figured he can dodge. That's literally what I said before. This is one way to trick him. Like, you know he's not gonna let someone die, so fall off a building and see if he saves you. That's what I thought. And it explains why he was wearing a parachute. This is pretty cool. Unique chase. Not what I expected. Oh. On a train now. I feel like as always there's such an handicap on Conan, right? Because they both have a ton of gadgets, but the difference is size. Conan is a kid, he's tiny, he has a little strength, he has little legs, so it's such a disadvantage. You could say Kaito Kid is cheating. I don't know. So now we go on a plane? Stylish Sonoko. I never understood that logic anyway. C'est ce de cast. Sometimes I don't want to be that guy, but it's like, if you need like this insane amount of makeup to look good, maybe, you know, it's like, not that you look good, it's that the makeup artist did an amazing job and is an amazing artist. Well, both is true, I guess. Both is true. But is it that you look good or the makeup look good? Black organization? That's usually what it is with this kind of reaction. But it's probably that team is gonna be on a plane, no? That's a big plane, no? I've never been on a plane, no? One day, when I go to Japan, no? She's thinking she will show up. Oh, she's here. Oh, your mom. What is Ryan cooking? Ah, Lily. Are you Conan? That's a shitty plot. I feel like, you know, it's their fault that Ran is like so accepting of her situation with Shinichi, like waiting to let it go that he never shows up and all that. Because she's used to dysfunctional families, it's all their fault. Yeah, what the fuck do you mean? They've been like this for like 10 years or something. Whose kid? Is it Eddie? Is it this guy? Or is it? That's what it is. I always thought it was just a military jargon, but okay. That explains it. Yeah. I don't know what I said earlier that it was upside down. I guess there's no upside down with the card. I'm stupid. Help. Take off. Let's go. Once we're in the air, I guess it's where things will really happen. Well, we are on the way and in the skies. Oh. I've had that happen just going up mountains, so in a plane I'm sure that would happen to me. It can last a long time. That doesn't always work. Sugoi. I mean, if you hold your nose properly, nothing is gonna come out. Like, just do it normally, like, don't make a crazy face, like, I don't know. Stupidity as always. That was quite the turbulence. Mm-hmm. What was the little scene about? He's really not nice. Celebrities, am I right? Oh, that's annoying. I was gonna say, is she pregnant or something? No. That's a random thought. I don't see how that would be relevant. I mean, you think it is? Maybe it was already swept or something. That was fast. Yeah. The chocolate. Damn, I've saw a video recently of why this is a thing. Because of a single case where some crazy killer guy was basically able to attack the the pilots, because there was no separation system like this between the pilot and the rest of the plane. There's some time I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to bring like random people in the cockpit, so they're breaking the protocol anyway. I don't want to be that guy, but you know, I don't know where your hand has been. There's so many little scenes where I'm like, oh, cyanide. Where I'm like, they're clearly trying to show me something, but I don't know what. I'm sorry, but that felt like a performance. I'm so confused, okay? I'm lost. Because clearly, I mean, it did look like she went for a specific one. I don't know. Was it random? I'm so confused. There were so many weird scenes. I'm also remembering that, like, in a flashback episode, they showed us that one of the first cases, I think she was on a plane too, right? Or one of the first big cases, yeah. You always think he's got it, huh? Objection. Everybody disliked her, I guess. Damn. Okay. And I'm sure you had reason to hate her too. Well, by saying that, you seem like the less likely. These kids are literally used to murder, I mean. They see dead bodies every day. And in the scene, they made like a showcase of like her licking her lips, almost saying like, what if it's cyanide that was put on the makeup? I think it might be the makeup, to be honest. Okay, tell us about it. TV. Okay. Oh, damn. I mean, she's a smart lady, so it's not that weird if she can solve the case. Sadako, the best wing woman, always hyping everybody. Interesting. Hmm. Oh shit, not the pilots too. Okay, so I figure this is a plane movie, so we're definitely going to have a crisis where like we're almost going to crash, but damn. Okay. So I was wrong about the. It was a misdirection, the licking the lips. Well, it doesn't absolutely mean it's so. Someone could have known about this and. So I guess I butt into the misdirection of her, like telling that everybody has a reason to kill her, right? That was a misdirection. And I'm guessing the other one was like, no, you are my makeup artist, you can't leave. Is that really worth killing her over because now you've ruined your life? That's what I say almost every case, but it's like, man. Like, there's no way you have like the craziest contract of all time as a makeup artist. If you wanted to leave, you could leave. I don't even feel bad for you anymore. This is so stupid. You didn't have to kill her over this. But yeah. The case isn't done, obviously, because the freaking pilots are not good. Oh yeah, they kissed her hand, that's right. Yep, that's why. I mean, I'm sure it's safe. Conan, like, always knows everything, so I'm sure he knows how to fly a plane. Don't do that. Way too scary. Phew. Is that guy kid? Yeah, I guess they'd be dead already. Well, it's a good lesson in just, shaking hand is okay, but do not kiss people's hand because, hands are basically like the second dirtiest thing in your body after your mouth, right? Even if it's a pretty lady, I might not kiss their hand. Okay, I'm joking. But to be honest, especially after COVID, it's the kind of thing where, like, you know, I think this is kid. that'd be kind of random. I don't think there's much people with a license for this. Okay, it seemed kind of obvious, yeah. I guess in this movie it's not trying to hide too much, huh? Again, I understand, like, being a detective, being a magician, but how do you know how to fly a fucking plane? Seriously. How do they always know how to do anything? Literally know everything. Seriously. He's an AI. I would be so damn scared. I do have fear of height, but I guess if I can't see anything, it helps maybe. Wow. I think it's one of those things where, like, Now I'm thinking if I ever go on a plane, maybe I should play Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know, to learn how to to drive a plane in case I'm needed, you know. You never know, right? Yabbe. What the fuck? What is the luck of that? That's crazy. Emergency generators. Grab the controls. Oh shit, strong wind. Oh fuck. That's crazy. Pull up. Oh wow. Maybe it would have been better to crash, we just lost an engine. Fuck. Okay, now it's an action movie, I see. Well, shit. It's turning into Final Destination. Shouldn't we try to land in the water or something? This is so scary. We know. You don't. You have a leak, I assume. Just glide to some water. Oh, damn. That's why you don't have random in the cockpit. They'd have to do it themselves, yeah. Yeah. So much bad luck. So much bad luck. Water. Not with this kind of plane, no? Yeah. Maybe I'm stupid and landing in water is actually super hard. Ah. Just find a lake. You'll die instantly at least. Moulolan. But what guarantee do you have that it will be clean? No? That there won't be anything? No? It's nice that people are good at math because lucky. It's really funny how this turned into a disaster movie. You do it. Well, yeah, just get on to it. Yeah, maybe don't move from the control until she's there. How accurate all the actions and control in the planes are, you know? I wonder if it's realistic or actually bullshit. Naturally, it's Japan. Yoshiko always saved the day. I believe in Joshikose. True friend. Sudoku is great, as always. I'll be joking most of the time, but she's there when it matters. How convenient that they are there. Time de zooming. It's kind of dark. I mean, frankly, the weather is calmer at the pier anyway, so that's still an option. He's going to parachute and activate the light or something. It's not stable. What a mess. Fucking poor Sonoko. That doesn't make sense. How does he have time to go down, turn on the lights before we land? Or I guess we're gonna do like a turnaround. I still feel like it's safer to land in the water, but what do I know? best friends. Okay. Mm. Sounded. I mean, I would also not do great with so many people's life in my hand. Just ask Sonoko to drive, I mean. Believe in Sonoko. Ah, okay, that's what he's doing. Ah, you're not getting sucked out with the wind. It's heavy, yeah. Every movie we do this, like seriously. Almost every movie she has that moment of thinking like, I'm tired of you doing this to me, and then she just goes back to normal, obviously. No way we're doing a confession in a movie. Seriously? I guess it won't count. He's guiding the cop cars, I see. I don't think this is how gliding works though, to be honest. Shouldn't he go down? Why is he constantly like staying at the same height? I'm sure you did. Nice song. They, it makes zero sense that they perfectly park like this without knowing. Fuel quality low. I mean, you just need to glide down now, so it's fine. Huh? You don't really need the fuel anymore. Like, what is the logic of the car parking like this? Like, come on. $30, $20. I'll say it again, but these two should be figured out. The best combination is Sonoko Ran. Duck. Damn. They kind of drifted a plane. Huh? Fucking hell. That was actually intense. Huh? Ran and Sonoko, the best combo. I mean, I'm sorry, but this only worked out because of stupid logic, right? If the car were parked all over the place, like they would have actually parked, we would have probably like run into all the cars and that might have crashed us into the ocean. Whatever. Good job, yeah. Am I complaining too much? I don't know. Like, this movie is a bit, like, there's stuff I like about it, but it's definitely kind of all over the place. Real plain. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. We survived. We survived. They really like to turn some of the Conan movie into disaster movie sometime. Like this one, the skyscraper burning, you know. I frankly don't dislike that. I mean, it's not like, it's not Detective Conan, right? Because it's about, you know, mystery, but they still do it pretty good. The disaster movie scenes, I think. I mean, this movie was basically three things, right? Like, the first half of the movie is literally like detective, and then the second half is disaster movie, which I guess the skyscraper was the same. Yeah, I think it was a fun movie. I mean, it's not my favorite or anything. I think, I kind of feel like Kaito's role in this one was like just not very interesting. It was more interesting in the last episode we watched. So I don't know. Kaito really didn't really like this movie. Almost feels like Kaito didn't really need to be here. I don't know. I mean, sure, he helped with flying the plane and stuff like that, but I don't know. It kind of doesn't feel like a Kaito movie, if that makes sense. Like he's there, but not really to do anything that interesting. I thought the first part of the movie, with the theater play and all that, and then the murder mystery, it was okay. It was like on like a normal case level, I guess, in the anime. I think the disaster part was definitely fun, like super well animated, and again, I enjoy disaster movie stuff. But at the same time, I can't say that this movie is like that crazy. It feels like all the movies are kind of filler, right? But this one feels even more filler, if that makes sense. Except for like the part where she said I like you, but it's not going to matter, right? It's kind of like the only part that feels kind of like it matters, yeah. Like it's a perfectly serviceable filler movie, is the way I can put it, Like it's a low 7 out of 10, yeah. It's fine, yeah. Not my favorite. For me, kind of like the Phantom of Baker Street, yeah. It's kind of like, I have a good time watching it, but I feel like I'm not going to remember it too much once we watch more movies and an episode, Maybe I'm being too harsh on it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Some of you I'm sure really like it, but yeah. Not my favorite, that's all. I mean, there were some good scenes, but yeah. But it is kind of interesting, like how for the movie they seem to just want to make disaster movie, right? Like some of them are like half detective stuff and then disaster movie. I don't know why the movie team is so fixated on doing disaster movie with Conan character. I mean, like it's not bad, but it's like why? Oh, this is the runaway. Yeah, okay. Wow. It's all your fault, you dumbass. Classic Sonoko. Yoshi size. I saw that coming. So. Cut. And now Shinichi cutting. So that's how we are doing the I like you doesn't matter. Okay. I really would hate to be a writer for something like this, you know? Like the kind of writer who has to, was writing for a story like this where you always have to write things back to the statu quo because that's how the story is, right? Like, I feel like I would go insane always trying to find a reason that doesn't feel too bad, and knowing that most viewers are probably going to roll their eyes, you know? Like, I imagine it's not fun. Yeah, I imagine it's not fun. Like writing a story that always has to, whatever happens, has to go back to statu quo, yeah. Okay, well, that is it for movie 8. It was fun, yeah. I think it was fun. I can say that for sure. Definitely a fun Conan movie. I mean, you know, 7 out of 10. That's my rating. Like, I do have a few complaints, and I think it was like far from the most interesting, but it was still a good time. It was 7, not 8. You know, I guess we still haven't seen a single Conan movie that I would give less than a 7. Like, even the lesser one, they still feel like, you know, they're entertaining, like, they're damn fun, you know what I mean? So, at least they have that going on for them. I'm kind of thinking that, you know, obviously with like 30 movies, eventually there will be some movies that I don't like I'm sure it's gonna happen. I don't know if there's any movies that like, in the fandom is very disliked or something. I'm sure there must be. So I'm sure there'll be eventually, but for now, you know, yeah. Frankly, I think I might like this one a bit less than The Phantom of Baker Street, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It was fine. Anyway, nice movie. So yeah, next week we're getting back to the main show and some more case. But to be honest, I don't think we have to wait too long until the next movie. Movie 9. Oh, wait, I didn't see that before. Orange. Movies marked in orange, like this one, may be moved around relatively freely if their current placement complicates stream planning. They are not dependent on any time-sensitive surrounding plot element and can actually be entirely skipped if you choose. Not a commentary on the quality of the movie, instead, simply means that the film does not meaningfully contribute to canon and will not be referenced later, okay. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, we'll see, but good to know. Maybe I'll move it around. But yeah, again, I guess movie 9 will be in like 2 or 3 streams, so not too long, not too long. Okay, maybe more than that, actually. We'll see. Anyway, thank you my chance, thank you guys for watching, and see you next week, 2026, for more Conan. I guess, as long as you guys are interested, most of 2026 will be continuing to catch up. You know, if I keep up this pace, which I can't always guarantee that I will, but if I keep up this pace, yeah, I guess, who knows, by the end of 2026, maybe we'll be around like 1,000 episodes or something, maybe, I don't know. I'm sure someone good at math could calculate, you know. Actually, maybe we could go faster because I'm sure as we continue, there's less canon episode and more filler to skip. So maybe it's possible to actually catch up even more, yeah. We'll see. I mean, there's no rush, you know. I still remember that when I started this, I literally just planned to do one stream, like react to 5 to 10 episodes and that's it. As I said, like, I wanted to watch 5-10 episodes and then just watch the movies or something. Obviously, it ended up quite different, you know. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Otsu Bankai. See you.